Well, friends, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. How are y'all this evening? How are y'all doing this evening? I am a little bit tired. I actually got a nap. But I know I'm gonna take a nap. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good night, good night, good night. Let's see exactly if the live stream is starting. I'm on here, guys. It must be taking a little while for the thing to come in. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night. There we go. Okay, so I'm starting to see just like what y'all are starting to see. Hey, listen, if you guys didn't believe that, remember today exactly before I left to ask the question, did Amber feel a way about the whole idea that, Wayne is now with the honeypot girl? And I think that if you're new to Wayne's world, this is new to you. This wasn't new to me because I figured that hey, it is what it is. I feel like Amber has a special feeling that, her and Wayne were meant to be together, that they were soulmates. And so there's no way, no how that this is not going to be an actual thing. So that's what this is at this point in time. So again, do you think that Amber feels away? I don't know. Anyways, let's jump into it. Let's go.
Myself. And I
Okay.
always tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you too, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Speaking of looking cute for somebody, you think Erica's in her feelings about Wayne and his new boo?
Mm. I don't know, child. I think she's moved on with her life, so I think she's good.
Moved on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's real cute.
What about you?
What?
Nah, come on now. Wayne was your ex too. So you mean to tell me you don't feel a certain way about him with his new girl?
No, Anthony, I do not.
Look. I don't know. Wayne is writing this foolishness. Look, I think they're just asking good, solid questions. It's a good question to ask. I don't have a problem with the question, but maybe y'all ladies have issues with the question. Let me ask you a question. Do you have an issue with the question? Let me ask y'all this. Do you have an issue with the question? I don't know. You know what I mean? Do you have an issue with the question? Does the question feel kind of weird to you? Let me ask y'all that. Anthony asking her, hey, do you still have, how you feel about it? Do you have an issue with the question? I want to know that. Honey, this is exactly why you never not answer a question when it comes to Anthony because they have the character all over the place. This was the dumbest down skit they really could have produced. No worries. Do you have an issue with the question? I understand. Amber is over Wayne. They need to work on being married and stop this stupidity. Well, I think they are working on being married because they are getting closer. If you ask me, I think them just kind of asking that. Why is Wayne trying to make her feel away? He's being petty. But does she really feel away, though? That's my question. Amber is hating Wayne right now for firing her. There you go. Wayne lives rent free in Anthony's head. Why is he still a partner with Wayne? Well, because them do business together, I guess. Give me y'all's take. I want to hear more of that pum pum PSA. So, God. Anyway, go on.
You don't.
Not one bit. No, I don't.
Seriously.
You know what? I'm not about to entertain this.
No, I'm just come on
No,
now.
because you're playing with me.
I'm not playing with you. I'm just asking a question.
No, Anthony, not at all. Okay,
Not at all.
Not one bit.
Okay.
What Wayne does is his business.
Right. So it's kind of like how you feel the same way about Wayne as I feel about Shayla. Neither one of us care about them being in a relationship, right? All right. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I've been telling you I don't care about Shayla being in a relationship.
Okay, you've made your point.
I'm just saying.
we don't need that. For the first time, I think it's like okay, okay. Hold on, later. Okay, maybe I have to ask the question now. Does Anthony feel a way about Shayla in a relationship? Because it feel like him feel away. I don't know. You know what I mean? Okay, I will say this. Yes or no? I will say this. I will say this. Based on what Anthony's doing, it sounds like, from a male's perspective, it sounds like Anthony feels away. It sounds like him feel away about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds like that. Let's not forget that and ask Wayne to be his best man that they are friends in a weird way. Very, very weird way. There's a respect factor between both of them, I think. It has to do with money. It has to do with money. Not sure about you, Anthony. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Anthony, me not so sure. Me don't know. Something about Anthony feel as sure as it should feel. Anthony's thinking about the Shayla's pom pom. When Iman leaves Shayla, Shayla is coming back for Anthony. Mm. Interesting. 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 Will Shayla, that's a good question. Will Shayla take another shot at Anthony after Iman dumps her? There we go. That's a very good question. That is a good question. Will Shayla take another shot? Ladies, leave your man at home. You know it's 7:30 and your pocket full of dough. And all the fellas even girl with their friends. It's just 11:30 and the pum is jumping, jumping. This is a pum pum service announcement. Who asked me for forgive them? The pum pum service announcement. That's what's going on right here, sir. She should ask if he feels a way about Shayla in a relationship with him and with money, and she doesn't have to depend on him or his money. Yes, she most certainly will. She just told the man he left his family for some woman. You stay there, yeah? Ladies, leave your man at home. May I tell you, she need to listen to that song right now. Amber needs to listen to that song. Anyways, keep running it.
Even a little bit.
What?
I'm just.
No,
All right, let me stop. Let
stop.
me stop. Let me
Right.
stop.
Nobody is thinking about Wayne at all.
Okay. Like I said,
Or
just
his
how.
little girlfriend.
Oh, see, anytime a woman says little, it's it's demeaning that.
No, I
Little.
mean that situation is little. I don't care about it.
And like I
Anthony.
said, just like you don't care about that, I don't care about Shayla. You know, just how like. So Wayne's your partner still, right? Wayne's,
He's your partner.
He is. He's my business partner, and he's my homie. You know, and I've moved on past everything that's happened. I've moved on.
Okay, Anthony, I get your point. Please.
Do you?
Yes, you are beating a dead horse, literally.
Okay. A dead horse.
See, I know you so well.
A dead horse.
I know you.
Beating it.
You little nasty.
I'm not being nasty.
Yes, you are. Get off.
You said I'm beating a dead horse. No, I'm not. Stop.
You are disgusting.
Just lay back. Just lay back. Just lay back. It's okay.
Get off of me.
It's okay.
All right, so that's the take of the night. Basically, it's just them doing the little back and forth thing. Shayla will be in the hospital when Iman dumps her. You believe she got to the hospital probably, but I don't think that Anton will be interested because he left because he realized that he has no substance, has no substances the same. Okay. On TV again when Shayla was dropping off Kai and she had the skirt on, Ant was looking right at her, making sure he didn't get caught looking by Amber. Shayla knew Ant would look. All right, so now you believe it's in real life. I don't see Anthony's wife. Lets him play the close, intimate role with Amber. And you don't say how. In real life, you don't say how. Don't know, but she will try. That's the question. Do you have any faith that Anthony can hold out? Do you have any? Do you have any faith at all in Anthony? Is there any faith? I want to know from the ladies. Do you have any faith that Anthony can withstand the pum pum temptation? Do you have any faith at all? Have ye of any faith? Anthony may spin the block once Iman drops out. You know what, James? You know, in a far out, James. In a far out, because something tell me say, I mean, I understand why he brought this up. He brought this up and he made me know, You know what I mean? It's tough. Do you have any faith in Anthony? The woman have no faith. James, the woman have no faith. James, the woman have no faith in Anthony right now. They must say, once Sheila gone, that's it. No, his true desires is what he told Chase. He wants to play. He want to play games. O'Neill, he might can. She told him that she found somebody else that is much better than him, so his ego will probably make him not touch her. You're sure? James has said he might spin the block. Ant has a lot of loose, has a lot more to lose if he goes back to that. He emotionally invested into Amber right now. He's emotionally invested into Amber right now. Like, don't trust Anthony Georgia. I don't know about it in Georgia, but I really I feel like him. I'm just saying. I'm giving a scenario. Let us just say he's walking. Let me give you the scenario. Anthony is walking in Shayla's room. I don't know. He's going there to pick Kai up, and he's walking by Shayla, and he just accidentally, just like people slip on the floor, he slips right into some pom pom. Whoop! Oh, woo! Oh, woo! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Woo! Yes. Whoa, whoa! Get me out of here! Hold on. Just okay. Hold on. Just let's just say that's all I'm saying. Could you see that happening? He's walking by, minding his own business. I've had that happen to me before. Minding my own business, I wasn't doing anything. I was not doing anything. Just like you slip on the floor, it's the same thing. What is that? I'm just saying, what's wrong with that? Yeah? I'm just walking by. That's what it is. Yes, I have faith that he can stay away from the pump pump. Anthony isn't giving up his money for Shayla. I'm just saying. Hypothetically, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Amber's not home. He was mopping the floor, right? Amber's not home. He was mopping the floor somewhere inside of there. Shayla comes in to drop Kai off, right? Kai runs upstairs and he goes into his room like he always does to go play with the toys, right? And some way, somehow, you know what I mean? Some way, somehow, he slips on the floor and all of a sudden he's just inside, just, starting to get whatever is going on. It's just a bunch of stuff. Just stuff started happening. You know what I mean? That's it. Just like that. He's inside and I'm like, whoa, hold on, Sheila. What's going on here? I mean, I wasn't expecting this. But hey, I guess if this is what's going on, it's what's going on. Could you see that happening? Just you think he'll still flirt with her, but he won't go there. He just pull on emotion. He just pull on emotional attention. I can't believe y'all won't believe this. Amber, watch over Anthony. Better pay attention, honey. Don't do the fall victim. Y'all know it could happen. Y'all don't believe it could happen. It could happen. Come, don't act now like O'Neill is being rude. O'Neill, well, Lord God, whoops, whoops, whoa, oh, okay, whoa. Just come on now. I'm just saying, you slip right in, just like that. Boom, you're in there. I don't know, you don't know what's going on. Most of the time, that's what happens, ladies. Most of the time, men just slip right in. We don't know what's going on. Most of the time, men just slip in. We don't mean to do anything. Most of the time, men just slip right in. We don't mean it. Most of the times. Most of the time. We're minding our own business. We were minding our own business. Too much, too much to lose. O'Neill, I don't trust Anthony. He's still not set up the joint account. He still hasn't told Amber how much he got from the theater. I believe that too. And still not told Amber about the $2 million he's taking Amber's bar. This has happened before. What do you mean? You see, James, I tell you right now, you make me want to shout. You see, it's a good theme song. It is what it is. It just happens. Men have fell in. Ladies, you've never heard of that before? You've never heard of that? A man has never told that to just slip right in. He has too much to lose. Shanae say him have too much to lose. Him now go just slipping like that. Yes, because he told Chase that he wants it to happen. He wants it to happen. You're minding your own business. Okay, I'm just saying, he's walking by in the kitchen. Shayla's brand new kitchen. He's walking by. Kai is upstairs. He was talking to Shayla, right? Just minding his own business. He was going up there for Kai. He has the bag in his hand. Shayla left like a banana peel, you understand, on the floor. Some way, somehow, he slips on the banana peel. And then just all of a sudden, he's inside. You know what I mean? And just stuff happening again. It's just like that. Might as well. Might as well. That's how guys get in trouble, ladies. All right, she doesn't not go with tonight. It's all right. I hope it doesn't happen. I'm gonna be honest, Jack. I hope that it doesn't happen. O'Neill, Anthony told Shayla. What did he tell Shayla? Told Shayla to trust the process. Anthony is soothing Amber's heart. He will get back to Shayla. Well, that's a good question. Is Anthony still soothing Shayla's heart? Nice. If he goes back to Shayla, Amber should get what she can get with Holiday. I wanted her with Kelvin, but turned out to be trash. They just trash them. I'm done, Anne Marie. I'm done. I'm done. Yes, I'm gonna stop it, man. Stop it. I'm gonna be myself. Anthony doesn't even want the headaches that comes with it with our pum pum, and he shouldn't. And he shouldn't. He looks at Shayla with disgust, to be quite honest. I've seen it a couple times. I think he's over her now. I'm messing around. I think the trust the process gone as well too. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe, hey, maybe, y'all still stuck on the trust the process. You know what, Hemi girl? I think you're right. The trust the process, I think, is over now. I think the trust the process thing was just like one of those, let me give you this to hold on to. Emmy girl says the process is over. Is the process over? Is the process over? Is the process over? You know that little thing we used to tell her about trust the process? Yes or no? He doesn't have to get her house for anything. He doesn't have to get her new house for anything. He doesn't go there for anything. If he goes back to Shayla, he's a nutcase. Christopher, to be honest with you, I agree with you. Don't worry yourself, I agree with you as well too. It'd be a waste of time. Like there'd be nothing for him to go back to. It costs too much to play. It costs a lot to play when it comes to Shayla. It's not a girl you can just talk to and that's it. And she is trying to trap you. She ain't one of them girls that gonna play, you know what I mean? She not one of them girls that gonna just, cooperate, give her like a piece and you move on, you know? She not that type of girl. Why am I talking about like this? But anyways, is it true? When Anthony leaves again, Amber won't have anything to fall back on. You think so? Mm. Yeah, Anthony is. He's hiding all of his money. She has nothing to fall back on. She let the dusty man take everything. It's so, wait, so we should have a third option, kind of know. Katie says, you should have a third option because I don't know. I'm gonna get another option. Oh God, I swear. My husband tells me all the time to trust the process. When I ask him what does that mean, he says trust God to work it out. That's what trust the process means with Charmian. Trust the process. James, when you tell your wife trust the process, what does it mean? What does trust the process mean? It seems like people hung up on trust the process. What does it mean then? Shaman, I agree. Anthony didn't want to be the only one that cheated on his wife. He wanted some company as a cheater. That's correct. That's correct. Donna said, I believe he's not going back. Donna, I don't think he's going back, to be honest. But anyway, trust the process is gone. Long gone. The process is over. So y'all are saying, so hold on. I think there's a debate going on. So let me make sure I answer the question. Do you think that Amber will lose everything if there is a divorce right now? Let me ask y'all this question. Yes or no? Let me ask y'all this because I feel like y'all misunderstand what's going on now. It started with NBA teams losing on purpose. Okay. Okay. I'm saying trust the process. Okay, I see. James is saying that it started with the NBA teams that says trust the process. Because that's what I'm going with. Interesting. You're lying, Anthony. You like the maid uniform. Anthony still wants Shayla and Amber. Do you think she'll lose everything? People keep saying this, and I want to know what y'all are talking about. I want to know what y'all are talking about. She can't lose everything. She can't lose everything. Amber still have her condo and it's being rented out, and she also got her house. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony talks her into getting rid of them. Well, she hasn't got rid of none of those so far. O'Neill, no, she can't lose out because he was one that stepped out of the marriage. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought as well. That's what I thought as well. Anthony turned his face. His face, O'Neill. Anthony don't want Shayla anymore. You say turn him face. Okay, makes sense. If Amber get pregnant, Anthony will have to relinquish his money over to her. He will lose his SSA. We'll lose him. Okay. Okay, I see what that is. I believe that they're in a better place right now. I think so, Sherman. To be honest with you, I don't believe him gonna just lose things just so. Because Amber was led by God more so this time, she'll be all right. I think so. I don't feel like him gonna really be able to like maneuver this time. I feel like it'll take a lot. Amy girl, you are correct. Forensic accountant will find it. You can't hide it at this point. Like it's you. He couldn't hide the money at this point. The world knows that Anthony is a millionaire. So a millionaire. So how would Amber lose everything because a forensic accountant will find the money that he's hiding? That's what I thought too. But people keep thinking that some way, somehow, I mean, I know you're gonna try to hide some things, but you can't hide everything. And if the judge finds out that you're hiding things, they will take it from you. If they find out you're hiding things, it's a whole different problem. You don't want that problem. We say Anthony may get a vasectomy, low key. I don't like vasectomy at all. I don't like it. I feel like you shouldn't be maimed like that. O'Neill Anthony learned it's cheaper to keep her. That's what he has learned. I believe Anthony and Amber is in a better place right now. Amber needs to ask about a joint account. Anthony stand to lose way more. KP Charm, that's true. All right, hold on. Yeah, that's a good topic you raise here, Sir James. Would you let your husband get a vasectomy? Ladies, yes or no? Would you let your husband get a vasectomy? It's a very good question. You know what, James, I'm totally against vasectomies. Not that I'm being what you call it now. I'm not being forceful about it. I don't like it and I don't believe in it. And I've had friends who have had it before. Would you let your husband get a vasectomy? I feel like them a take away your manhood when them do that. Yes, not a backside. Not a backside. If I didn't have any kids by my husband and I desired kids by my husband and he got a vasectomy, I would take his so to court. No. I'm happy that y'all said it because I just don't believe in vasectomies. I feel like just like I don't like when a woman what do you know when they try to like tube tie the women, I don't like that either. I don't think you should mess with that person's, reproductive capabilities. I don't think so. I just don't believe in it. Use a condom then or one of the other things, but the vasectomy thing and the tube tying, I don't like it. I'm gonna be very real with y'all. It's one of those things I've never ever liked. Never liked. Anton knows that Shayla isn't worth the money he's about to lose, and she's not. He better realize right now because she'll leave. He must realize that by now. Unless he has the amount of money, amount of kids Wayne has, then maybe. Even if you have 10 and 20 picking him, no vasectomy. No vasectomy. Negative on the vasectomy. No prenuptial. Anthony back where he wants to be. Amber accepting Kai was the winning play. I think you're right, Morris. I think you're right. That is a winning play. Maybe he could sneaky boo it to protect his assets. Uh he could try, but I don't think he's going to. I don't see how him can hide the assets them. You know what? You know what? Hey, why debate this stuff? Let's see exactly if there's any way to hide the assets in Georgia, right? If there's no prenup. You know what, James? You asked a good question. And rather than us here, just debate it, is there any legal way? Can, here's the question. Can you legally hide your assets in a marriage if you do not have a prenup in Georgia? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so George, this is where we're gonna go. We already know. We're not gonna just make it slip by, George. If it's a good question, we're gonna ask a question. And we're gonna try to see exactly if we can find some research to back up what we're talking about. Something of the sort. Right? Some semblance of something. So listen to this now, George. Great, good question. The short answer is no. You're not legally free just to hide assets in a marriage or divorce, even without a prenup and without facing serious legal risks in Georgia. Here's a breakdown. Mandatory disclosure in a divorce. During a divorce, both spouses are required to make a full financial disclosures. You see that? Georgia courts use discovery tools like subpoenas, depositions, working with forensic accountants to trace and uncover hidden assets. You see that, George? Legal consequences for hiding assets. Lying on financial affidavit or under oath is risky, and it can be perjury. See that? Possible penalties include court sanctions, paying the other spouse, legal fees, fines, and in extreme cases, jail. The court may award full value of the hidden assets to the other spouse if concealment is proven. Do you see this? Trust me, he's in between a rock and a hard place. No, prenup doesn't mean no risk. Even without a prenup, marital assets, things acquired during the marriage, are subject to equitable division in Georgia. It doesn't matter whose name is on the account or title. Attempting to dodge that by keeping assets in just one name does not guarantee protection. If someone tries to sell or transfer assets secretly, the court can scrutinize those transactions and potentially undo or penalize them during divorce. Why people think they can hide assets, but why it's risky. So some may try to funnel money into a third party account, friends, family, hide money in cash or undervalued assets. But because of legal discovery, example subpoenas, forensic accounting, these efforts often backfire, especially if there are red flags. The court system is pretty good at detecting discrepancies, especially with financial professionals involved. Bottom line, no. Not having a prenup doesn't give you a free pass to conceal assets. Doing so can lead to serious legal consequences, including financial penalties, credibility damage, and possibly criminal exposure, example, perjury. If there are complex or high value assets, business interests, cash flow, investments, trying to hide them is especially risky. Do you see this? So the answer is no. So even if he gives PR the money, it can be looked at. The answer is no. But you know what, James? Thank you very, very much for that, because that brought us to a very important point where we could actually look at something. James, we want to thank you very much for that. That's a very good question. Very good question, James. We learned something tonight, James. Very, 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 very good question. Thank you very much for the question. The question was meaningful. Was very, 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 very meaningful. Very, very meaningful. State by state. They were looking at John. They were looking at if you could hide the assets in Georgia, but the answer is that you cannot hide the assets in Georgia. That's the idea. So them can't hide the assets. So in other words, it doesn't matter what Anthony does. Amber will always have to get a piece of the pie. She is safe. Amber is safe. The deal is this: Amber is safe. That's what it is. She have nothing to worry about. As long as she doesn't cheat, she has nothing to worry about. As long as she don't cheat. If she cheat, it's different. As long as she doesn't cheat, she has stakes in all of those assets that are there. Based on the research, that's what it is saying. So there you go. Them can trace it. No matter what you do, them can actually trace it. Based on the state of Georgia, if we're playing by Georgia's rules. And we learned something tonight. Yep. They can trace it back. They can trace it back. Anyways, friends, that's our time for tonight. Time for us to go to bed. It's a mini life. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I love y'all. Keep supporting me. Watch me. Talk about me. Spread the word. And I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.